China aims to retrieve Martian samples ahead of the U.S. China's Tianwen-3 spacecraft, scheduled for launch around 2030, could potentially make China the first country to successfully bring back samples from Mars to Earth, MSN reported on April 26. Weiren, the chief designer of China's lunar exploration program, predicted this achievement during a speech at China's space conference in Wuhan, Hubei. China will launch the Tianwen-3 spacecraft around 2030 to carry out the mission of bringing back Martian samples, Weiren shared. Considering the progress worldwide, we will become the first nation to transport samples from Mars. Wu is the first Chinese official in the aerospace industry to publicly make such a prediction. He also revealed that China has begun planning for the construction of the world's first Martian sample laboratory. Sun Zezhu, Wu's colleague and the chief designer of the Tianwen-1 Mars mission in 2021, previously disclosed that all key technologies for Tianwen-3 are ready, and the work is progressing smoothly. China and the U.S. are the only two nations to successfully land on Mars, one of the few places in the solar system potentially habitable for life, making it a crucial destination for exploration. NASA had hoped to bring Martian samples back to Earth around 2030. The U.S.'s Perseverance rover has collected some rock samples and placed them on the Martian surface for future return. However, the program's costs surged from $4 billion to $11 billion, forcing NASA to abandon its original plans. If NASA cannot gather the $11 billion needed for this mission, they will not be able to bring back samples to Earth before 2040. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson stated that they are considering proposals for faster and cheaper solutions to retrieve the samples. NASA's Mars exploration efforts began 5 decades ago. In 1976, their Viking 1 and Viking 2 landers became the first spacecraft to touch down on the Red Planet. Landing attempts by the Soviet Union and the European Space Agency both failed. China joined the Mars exploration relatively late. In 2021, their Tianwen-1 spacecraft successfully entered Martian orbit, deployed a lander, and dispatched a rover to the Martian surface. As we come to the end of today's Science News podcast, we want to express our sincere gratitude to all our listeners for tuning in and supporting us. Your interest and engagement mean the world to us, and we're thrilled to have you with us on this journey of exploration and discovery. We hope you found today's episode informative and engaging, and we look forward to bringing you more fascinating stories and insights in future episodes. Be sure to subscribe to stay updated, and join us for our upcoming episodes. Thank you once again for being part of our community. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and we can't wait to reconnect with you in the next episode.